Hello, ladies. How are we all doing today? Okay, just a quick recap for those who are already here. We are using our new numbers as of today. Betty, I know you've given me new numbers for 5-ball. And just a quick reminder, Betty, your numbers are 11, 20, 38. No, actually, I think your numbers are the same. Hold on a minute. 11, 20, 38, 55, 70. No, you're good, Betty, for your 5 numbers. Never mind. My bad. Maybe it's your 10 numbers you changed. Betty, yeah, your 10 numbers are different. So tomorrow I'll remind you of your 10 numbers. Joe, you're still the same. And then Paula, let me check my book here. Because I don't think I got you transferred over to the new section. So Paula, we are going to keep your same numbers from last. Oh yeah, I do have you right here. Let me double check to make sure they're the same or if they're new. Paula, 422. Yeah, Paula, you've given. No, that's purple. Never mind. Hold on. Paula, 324. 3. Yeah, your numbers were still the same, so you're all good. Barbara, honey, welcome in. I think we have an issue with your numbers. Nope, Barbara B, I've got you down for your 5 numbers as of 10, 26, 38, 48, and 66. Because as of today, it's my new quarters. So those are your 5 numbers, Barbara. Miss KK, I do believe your numbers were the same. No, KK, you'd given me new numbers for this quarter. KK, you are now 5, 21, 37, 53, and 69. But yeah, as of today, we are using new numbers. Yep, KK, that's what I've double check, make sure those are what I've got in the book. 5, 21, 37, 53, 69. Yep, that's what I've got you in my book as, KK. Oh, so, how's everyone? Good, I hope. I'm hoping to go full 2 hours today, roughly, but we'll see what happens. And I think we've got a few in here now. I'm pretty sure we can get started. There are a few names I have not yet transferred over to my new book, like my new section. I do have them marked in the old section. Like there's some regulars, but then I have some that only came in like once. So I didn't transfer them over. So definitely keep an eye out for who comes in and see who's, not transferred over, but kind of a regular and get them all situated. But we are ready to get started with 5-ball bingo. I would like to wish everybody good luck. I'm actually going to switch the screen. I know you guys like being able to see the ball. Hi, Lisa, honey. Let me just double check my book here for a moment. I do believe I have you transferred over with your numbers for the new quarter. Lisa. Let me see. Yeah, Lisa, I've got you down with 7, 18, 37, 57, 75. So your numbers are still the same. You're good to go. I gotta, I think, mark your your names in the new quarter. So I know that you're using the same numbers. So the ones who are not highlighted, I know just to remind them, hey, these are your new numbers. So let's go ahead and, oh yeah, I was going to change this first. Give me a moment. There we go. Took me off. That was actually pretty simple to do. And we're going to get started with 5-ball. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. I know the caller's good. I used him last time. And I tested the board prior to setting up my live. So here we go. Good luck, everybody.
Let's play bingo. G49. I-23. And 41.
Okay.
B7. I-21. I-29. O-66. I-19.
KK's got one.
I-24. And 42. O-67. B-12. I-17.
Paula has one.
O-61. B-9. G-55. G-53. O-74. G-46. B-4.
Hello, Lisa. I think I already got you. Did I not? Yes.
B-8.
For a moment, there gap. Were you already in here? Yeah, you're
71.
good.
And 37. I-18. And 44. G-59. B-11.
Lisa's number 3, or got 3.
And 43. And 35.
KK's got 3.
G-56.
Thank you guys for coming in and joining me this evening.
I-25. B-10. And 31. G-60. B-3. And 32. O-70. I-28.
Paula has 2.
G-58. I-26. I-22. G-52. B-5.
And Paula has 3.
I-30.
Barbara has 3.
B-13.
KK's got 4.
O-75. G-54. B-14. I-16. And 36. 068. I-27. G47. G48.
And Joe has called a bingo. And Joe's numbers are 4, 28, 37, 54, and 68. Congratulations, Joe. That is a good bingo. Let's go and see if there was anybody else. All I see is Joe. So again, congrats. Give it just a quick moment. Okay, I think we've gone long enough, so no, I caught it right away. The moment I seen it come up on StreamYard, I said that you had a bingo. I watch on StreamYard. I don't watch on YouTube because I find YouTube is farther behind, but I'm not crocheting right now, hon. I promise ya. So let's go ahead and reset the board. Confirm. Good luck, everybody.
Let's play bingo. B15.
And I'm not knitting either.
G60.
I'm sitting here staring at the board or the chat in StreamYard.
066. I-25. B4. O63. G48.
No problem, Lisa. I don't mind.
G59. G50.
I thank you for coming in and
G46.
playing.
O61. And 44. O71. B1. O64. G58.
Paula has one.
G57. O72. I-17.
Lisa's got one.
G54.
We actually need the rain here. We haven't had rain in,
I-26.
I'm thinking, no, actually we had rain a couple weeks back. I think we're okay.
B10.
That's right, because my son went to the store and I told him it's raining out and he comes home. He's like, it's wet out there,
B7.
Mom. Well, yeah, I told you it was raining out. That was, I think, 3 weeks ago.
B13.
So, ooh,
And 45.
Paula has two. Oh, yeah, I like when it's raining and it's like in the summer months, it's nice and warm. I just hate when
And
it's that
31.
ice cold rain. It's like, ugh, don't like being out in that.
O65.
Paula has three. Now Paula has four. Like when it feels like it's little ice shards hitting you in the rain, it's like, yeah, no. I could do without that, thank you.
And 37.
Although I can't really complain. Like right now in Southern Ontario where I am, it's 21 degrees
I-19.
Celsius. So,
B2.
not 100% sure what that is in Fahrenheit.
B9.
Lisa's got three. Should look into that because that's actually pretty warm for us right now.
G56.
Like for being in November. Normally we're single
And 40.
digits. So yeah, sitting at 21 right now Celsius is decent.
G47. I16.
Oh, Paula's waiting for her. Oh,
B12. I20. I28. I23. And 34. I29. B11. G55. And 32. G52.
Barbara's got 4.
I21. And 43. And 41.
I'm so sorry, Paula.
B6.
I know if I was playing in other people's bingo, I'd have 4 right now as well.
And 38.
Let's see if I get mine before you.
Oh, 68.
And Betty's got a bingo. She's like, neither one of you are getting your bingos. And Miss Betty's numbers are 11, 20, 38, 55, and 72. Congratulations, Betty. That is a good bingo. And let's check, see if there's anybody else. Oh, Barbara says she's got a bingo. And Miss Barbara is, let me check my book here, find you, Barbara B. Your numbers are 10, 26, 38, 48, and 66. Congratulations, and that's also a good bingo. Okay. So I've got Betty, and I've got Barbara. So I got just the 2. Not seeing anybody else in the chat. I think we're safe to go ahead and reset the board. Reset, confirm. Good luck, everybody.
Let's play bingo. I27. And 37. Oh, 73. I17. I20. B14.
Paula has won.
G54. And 43. G48. Oh, 63. Oh, 67. And 40. And 33. G49. G58. I-21. G53. G59. I-19. And 31.
Lisa has one.
And 32. G52. O64. And 35. B15. O72. B7. B12. And 45.
Paula has two.
B9. B4. I-23. And 44. G47. B3. G57. I-25. B8.
Paula has three.
G55. O68. And 42.
If I was playing my numbers elsewhere, I'd have four.
And 34. B2. I-26. G46. I-16.
Paula has four.
O65. I-18. B1. I-28.
Joe has four. And KK, had you not changed your numbers, you would have had a bingo.
And
But
36.
Paula's got a bingo. And the Paula's numbers are. There you are, sweetie. Your numbers are 3, 24. Paula had no 24 and no 38, 47, and 72. We are playing our new numbers, sweetie. Let me check your old numbers. Paula. Where are you? Paula, your old numbers are listed as 3, 24. Yeah, you kept the same numbers, sweetheart. And you're missing 2. I've got you in my book with. Let me double check. But yeah, Yeah, Paula, hon, you kept your same numbers. I have you with 3, 24, 38, 47, and 72. So let's go back and check the chats. So yeah, Paula, I've got you down. I don't know what numbers it is you think you're playing, but no problem, sweetie. So we're going to go ahead and resume play. And good luck.
B10. B6. I-24. O66. I-29. G51. And 38. B11. O70. G56.
And Miss Betty has called bingo. And I have Betty in the book with the numbers of 11, 20, 38, 55, and 72. Congratulations, Betty. That is a good bingo. Okay, so we got Betty, and then I have Joe. And Joe's numbers again are 4, 28, 37, 54, and 68. That is also a good bingo. And I know there was another. Okay, so we got Joe. And then Paula says now she's got bingo. And Miss Paula's numbers again are 3, 24, 38, 47, and 72. Congratulations, Paula. That is a good bingo this round. Okay, so we have Betty, Joe, Paula. I'm just checking the chat. Yes, congratulations to all three of you. So Paula, Betty, and Joe. Okay, we've got everybody. So let's go ahead and reset the board. And good luck, everybody.
Let's play bingo. B1. G53. B2. O66. G49. And 44. B9. And 32. O63. G50. And 35. B12. G57. B11. And 38. I-30. I-25. O-65. O-62. I-18.
Paula.
I-16.
Oh, Paula, that's funny.
I-17.
Lisa's got 1.
G60.
Lisa got
B8.
2.
I-21.
Unfortunately, I don't think I'd ever be able to say that to my husband, even once we're ready to do, senior days at the restaurant and stuff, because
O-64.
he's always going to tell me he's only 21. Although, like, lately his body just cracks every time he moves. I was like, yeah, I think you're getting a little older there, honey. And he's like, nope,
G56.
I'm still 21. Like in your dreams.
B10.
And if you're 21, that makes you younger than our son, and there's something wrong with that. Hi, Norma, hun. Welcome in. Grab your numbers.
And 42.
Double check here for a minute. 20, 45.
I-28.
74.
O-73. O-72.
Yeah, my hubby would probably be the same way.
B6.
But like I know I've said in the past, like me being a natural redhead, I don't look my age. Like I'm going to be 50 in literally months. And A, I don't feel it, and B, I don't think I look it.
G54.
Like, unless you're really close and you're looking to see what little wrinkles I do have on my face. Other than that, I
B13.
don't look my age, even with the few grays I've got that are showing. I don't feel I look almost 50. Other people may look at me and think I look 60, but in my opinion, I don't feel like I look 50.
G58.
Now, my husband, on the other hand, hate to say it, but he's looked 50
I-19.
for a while, and he's younger than me.
I-29.
Oh, wow.
O-69.
He said, I'm only 49. I'm still young.
I-20.
That's why Joe always says I'm the troublemaker, because I'm the young one.
O-70.
I'm the baby of the group. Paula's got 2.
B7. And 33. B4.
Paula's got 3.
And 41.
Lisa's got 2.
G47. G55. G46.
And Betty calls bingo. I want to go back and read what Miss KK just wrote about me. Thanks, KK. Love you, dear. Okay, let's check Betty's numbers. And Betty is 11, 20, 38, 55, and 72. Congratulations, Betty. That is a good bingo. Yeah, I'm 11 months and 1 day older than my hubby. So he always tells me, "You're old, you're old, you're old." So I always turn around, like after he has his birthday, turn around and say, "Well, guess what? If I'm old, you're old. We're the same age now." And he hates it. I'm like, "Well, quit calling me old, and I wouldn't call you old." I think Betty's my only winner that round. So let's go ahead and reset the board. Confirm, and good luck, everybody.
Let's play bingo. I-25.
At least, KK, if I was in an ice cap, so I got all the nice fluids and, I'm glowing now. I got a lot of water intake soaked into my skin.
I-18.
I'm well hydrated.
G50. O72. And 44. And 32. And 40. O61. B10. O71. And 39. O62. G52. And 41. And 35. G49. B8. I-27. I-28.
Paula has won.
B14. And 31. B3. I-23. G57. I-24. G58. O67. And 45. I-17. B7. I-21. I-20. I-26. B12. G46. O65. O75. And 34. And 42.
Norma's got 3.
G47.
The only time my husband's ever grumpy is if he's
G56.
doing something with tools. And then I usually just stay as far away from him as I can.
And 36.
Or to at least have my back to him so that if I'm laughing at him, he won't see it.
B5.
Because I do that occasionally too. And I'm sitting there thinking, oh my goodness, honey, like just
And
chill.
37.
Or the best is he's grumpy when he loses something
66.
regarding his tools. And then asks me like as if I use them and put them somewhere.
B9.
Calls you an egg. And I'm glad you're feeling a little better
G53.
there, Miss Jo.
074.
Mine's mainly if he's working on something and it's
I16.
not going the way he expects it to go. And then he gets grumpy and miserable and you just stay out from
68.
under his foot because you don't want that end of that issue. Miss KK
G54.
says she's got 4.
B11.
Oh, that's always the greatest when we can make our kids think we're nuts.
I19. Oh, 73.
Oh, nice, Joe. I can't wait to see it. The last one was beautiful.
B15.
And then Miss Joe says she's got a bingo. And Joe's numbers are 4. Joe, honey, you need 4. And then I got you down 28, 57. You still got 1 to go there, Miss Joe. You're missing your B. Although your other numbers for everywhere else is good. So, Paula, you still have a chance. Because Miss Joe still needs her B number. If she was playing elsewhere, yes, she would have a bingo, but not in mine, honey. Let's go ahead and continue play.
And 33. Oh, 64. I29.
She's just practicing for when she gets the real thing.
And 38.
I'm just waiting for someone to put it in the chat.
And 43.
I know she has 1. Okay, so that's 1 number.
B1.
2 numbers.
Oh, 69.
3 numbers. I know somebody's got a bingo. Where is she?
G48.
That's 4 numbers since her last number came out.
B4.
That's 5 numbers. And bingo for
Oh,
Miss
63.
KK. But I know KK is not my only bingo. And KK is 5, 21, 37, 53, and 69. Congratulations, KK. But I do know there's supposed to be another bingo. There's Miss Paula. Took you like, I think, 5 numbers after your number came out there, sweetie. Okay, and Joe says she's got a bingo again. So Paula is 3, 24, 38, 47, and 72. And I need to fix that 47. It looks like 41 to me. I was almost already say, what's going on there? There you go. Now it looks like a 7. And Miss Joe's numbers are 4, 28, 37, 54, and 68. Congratulations, ladies. Those are good bingos. Hi, Jen. Hold on one moment, okay, sweetheart? Okay, so we have Joe, Paula, and and KK. Okay, so we have KK, We have Joe. We have Paula. I'm just checking to see if anybody else. Okay, we have a new person in the room. Welcome in, Jen. Tonight we are doing 5 bingo. If you'd like to play with my bingo hall, I have 2 rules. Rule number 1, you must give me a B, I, N, G, and an O number. Okay, and I'm going to use our friend Have At It, aka Joe, as an example. Her numbers everywhere else but my bingo hall are B8, I24, N37, G54, and O68. So you're sitting there thinking, well, Tammy, she's got all 5 letters. Why can't she use those numbers? The reason is number 2. Her B8 and her O68 are in the same column down. Her I24 and her G54, again, are the same column down. So you can give me 5 numbers if you'd like to play. 1 of each letter, none in the same column down. Now, I will let you know, I do have one person, due to medical reason, which is not my place to say what that is. She has an exemption. And just letting you know, there is one person that does not follow my house rules. And like I said, all my regulars all know who she is and why it is. But you're more than welcome to put 5 numbers in. You're more than welcome to sit and watch for a bit if you want, and then decide. But once you think you want to play, give me some numbers, okay? We are going to go ahead and reset the board. And good luck, everybody.
Let's play bingo. 064. And 45.
And here in the chat, we do get teasing every once in a while. It's all in fun.
G54.
I know my rules stink, but you guys keep coming
G51.
back.
071. Oh, 75.
Yeah, we have fun here and
G9.
laugh and stuff and pick on each other.
070.
Now, I will let you know that in my bingo hall, it's
31.
pretty much just for fun. I don't keep track of how many people get bingo, how many times in one day. I don't keep track of how many games we play. I usually go live for 2 hours a session. I have once given out a prize, and that was
B6.
from when I had my very, very first bingo game and my very, very first winner, and she's
B7.
received her prize and already shown it off. And I do have other occasions
I-24.
marked in my book that I may do something for. I just not telling you guys when.
062.
That way, if you happen to be here and win, then you happen to be here and win. If you missed out, you missed out.
And 36.
And like, even when I did that very first win, nobody knew I was going to do it.
G59.
Even the winner didn't know I was going to do it. And she wasn't going to give me her address, but I got it out of her.
072. I-21.
Just so you know, Jen, also I'm in Southern Ontario, Canada. Just out of
I-17.
curiosity, where are you from? If you're still here, let us know. How'd you find my channel?
And 34.
Just out of curiosity. Miss Paula has one.
069. B14. G56. G49.
Paula has 2.
I-19. B5. And 35. and 42. I-30. And 40.
Okay, Norma Hun, I'm not sure what you're trying to tell us there.
And 39. I-28. G50.
Wow, that's nice, Paula. That's actually, I'm not sure that's what, like 30
I-25.
degrees Celsius? I think.
And 33.
I could be wrong on that. I can never remember how to do the conversions.
I-29.
Well, that's like, oh my goodness.
65.
The husband the other day comes out of the bedroom and he's like, oh my God, I thought I saw a
G53.
nasty bug in the light in the bedroom, but it was a ladybug. And it's like,
G11.
okay, they're obviously coming in to hibernate for the winter, but how the heck are they getting in? Because, I haven't had the balcony door open in a while. And then we were sitting here talking, and then all of a sudden my husband's like this was last night, and all of a sudden he's like, is that a fly on my magnifying glass? I looked, I'm like, no, that'd be another ladybug. So in the matter of like 3 days, we have found 2 ladybugs in our apartment.
B3. And 32.
So it's like, yeah.
And 43.
And oh my goodness, I remember back, oh goodness, years ago.
G46.
I was living in the other apartment, so Hubby and I have been married now 21 years. So this was about 22 years ago now, I think. Maybe 23 years ago.
By 23.
We had a ladybug issue so bad here in the city that buildings were just covered in them. Like, we have one building not far from where I live now, and it's going to be a good 20-floor apartment building. And it was covered from ground to like roof. And because there was so many ladybugs on it, it looked like the building was swaying. Like, it was bad here in the city the one year.
B2.
Actually, as long as I know the snakes are not poisonous, I'm fine with snakes. I want a snake. I want a python. Because I know, they're not poisonous, they're not constrictors and stuff like that. But yeah, if I have a snake come in that I don't know, I may have an issue. What Paula's got for? No, me.
37.
Like I said, as long as I know the snakes won't harm me, then I'm okay with them. I would love a snake.
G58.
I bingo for Miss Paula. And Miss Paula's numbers are 3, 24, 38, 47, and 72. Congratulations, hon. That is a good bingo. Yeah, no, snakes don't bother me. And KK, let me just wish you the next one in the chat. Paula, congrats. And then we have KK. And Miss KK's numbers are, I believe I know them, but I'm just going to double check. 5, 21, 37, 53, and 69. Congratulations, KK. That is a good bingo. Okay, let's see what else is in the chat. Living in the walls. Wow. But at least garden snakes are not harmful. They're not dangerous. They don't get very big. They're fun to run over with a riding lawnmower, though. Especially if you hit them a second time and you just shred them. I've been there, done that up at my husband's family cottage many years ago. Like, my baby, who's now almost 24, I think he might have been 2 at the time. And yeah, that was always fun to do. As I think I've got all the bingos, which was Paula and KK. Congratulations. I'm just going to double check my chat one more time. KK, Paula. Yep. Got it, everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and reset the board. And good luck, everybody.
Let's play bingo. And 32. B2.
And did he fix that issue
20.
when he redid the stuff on the house? Or did he just leave it as is?
G46.
Hi, Cricket, honey. Welcome in. Let me just double check my board
G47.
here. Cricket, your numbers, just a reminder, are 11,
I26.
22, 31, 57, and 63.
B9.
Because we are now in the new month. I can't remember if you changed your numbers or not
62.
from your originals. Actually, nope, you kept the same number, so you're all good to go, sweetie.
And 40.
Oh, that's good.
Oh,
He did
64.
fix the issue.
Oh, 72.
I think the only issue I would have is if I had loose snakes in my house that weren't, in a
And 45.
snake aquarium type environment, is knowing the possibility that at night they
Oh,
may
69.
crawl on me while I'm asleep. But if it's like a pet snake that I have
And
as
41.
a pet, and I have like an aquarium set up for it, and I know it can't get out of it and any crevices and wander free, then I'm okay with it.
And 42.
And Paula has 2.
And 31.
And mice, oh my goodness. The
And 35.
cat I used to have, and we had her for a long time. I think she was
B15.
well in her mid-20s when we had to put her down finally.
Oh, 63.
I've got to someday show you guys some pictures of my cat. And
Oh, 70.
she would make friends with the mice. She would play with the mice.
I18.
She would literally get nose to nose with a mouse or lay and snuggle with a mouse. And I've got pictures to
55.
prove it. And when she'd play with them, once she punctured the mouse
B6.
with her claws, and yes, she had very sharp claws. And the mouse wasn't running
G58.
around as much. She'd just leave it. She didn't want anything to do with it anymore. She let it die in pain and
B7.
agony instead of a quick death. She was like sadistic, I think.
And 39.
And that was my baby kitty. Like, I loved her to death. But yeah, she would play with mice. Like the one time here in the apartment we're in now, my son had an empty
And
clear
37.
cup from 7-Eleven that he had a slushie in. And all of a sudden we saw a mouse run across the floor. So my son was right there. So he took the empty cup and cupped the mouse so we could watch it, right?
B1.
Well, my cat saw this and saw the mouse, hitting on the cup and thought, okay, what's that?
Oh,
And I thought, well, we're not going to
73.
take the cup off because if she doesn't kill it and it escapes, then we got to try and find the darn thing
G53.
again. So my cat literally sat there and watched it till it suffocated without
And
oxygen.
44. I23. I30.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Cricket. No, me, like I said, as long as I know
G52.
whatever it is not gonna bite and harm me, like poison wise and
G48.
stuff like that, or give me some kind of disease. Things like that don't bother me.
And 38.
Yes, we do see what you started there, Miss Paula.
I29.
You knew you were a leader, not a follower.
G57.
But yeah, I keep telling my husband I do want a snake, but
G51.
I think it's the fact that, it would be a bigger snake when it's grown up
B11.
and what you have to feed it. And it's like, yeah, that's more of a
075.
pain than anything. And to be truthful, while I live in an apartment, I probably would never get a snake
066.
due to other units in the building has had issues with roaches and bed bugs.
B14.
And all I need is something like that getting in my unit and been already pre-poisoned with chemicals.
I27.
And then my snake eat it and, die because of it. So I would probably never get a
071.
snake while living in an apartment. But yes, I do want one.
B10.
And I would love, I've got some real idiot neighbors in the building and stuff. And I would love to, be out and
I-25.
about with my snake wrapped around my neck kind of thing and literally walk right by them. Because, I know then they would never mess with me.
074. B8.
Cricket. Even,
I24.
I would never get a black widow. Betty, I love you and all, but I'd never get a black widow.
067.
I would probably never get a scorpion. But, oh yeah, there's some animals
I19.
I would love to get. And Miss Betty's got a
I16.
bingo. And Miss Betty's numbers are again 11, 20, 38, 55, and 72. Congratulations, Betty. That is a good bingo. We got Betty. Paula had 4 again. I'm so sorry, hon. I remember when I was a child, I'm just going to give it a moment just in case anybody else has a bingo. Living back home. Okay, I think Betty's the only one. So let's get the next game going and then I'll finish telling you guys this story. Let's gross you all out. I'm for it. Confirm. Good luck, everybody.
Let's play bingo.
Yeah, I lived
Me
at
too.
home still. I was in my teens. I think, at one of my friends, and I was on my way
073.
back to my mom's. I knew all the side streets because I came from a very small town. I took the one way for
I-21.
what reason, I don't know, not the way I would normally take. And there was a guy sitting on the
I-20.
lawn of the one church with a big box in front of him. And as I
B14.
walked by, I thought, okay, what do you got in the box? I don't know who the guy was. No idea. And he had a
B58.
decent sized pet snake in there. I don't know if he was trying to get rid of the snake and looking to see
G54.
if somebody wanted it. And it's like, yeah, my mother would kill me if I brought a snake home.
And 35.
And then my sister-in-law,
B5.
I started babysitting her kids when my nephew was like a year and a bit old, and my
B13.
niece was 3.5, 4 years old, something like that.
I26.
But then when her and her husband at the time separated and she moved
and
with the
43.
kids, the kids obviously started going to a different school than in the city because we've got lots of schools, right?
G50.
And the one day I had my tablet on me. So obviously I came from home to work because I only
And
had the kids that
42.
afternoon. And one of the other parents,
I19.
they had snakes and they had other iguanas and stuff like that as pets.
063.
And the one day she was at the school with the one snake. He wasn't a very big one.
I29.
And I held it. I asked if I could hold it and stuff. And she said, yeah. So I held it. And then when my niece and nephew came
I-24.
out, I have a picture of them both holding the snake. And then I look at my sister-in-law after
069.
I'd posted them. I'm like, yeah, and you put them in my care? What were you thinking, lady?
B7.
I even have a picture the first time making my niece, who at the time I think was 2.5, 3 years
I-17.
old, to touch a frog at the camper. Like I said, yeah, I could be kind of the weird auntie. And I know right well when or if I ever get grandkids, I'm going to expose them to that kind of stuff. I really don't care.
G55.
I'd rather them have the knowledge of those things than to be frightened completely of them.
And 32.
But yeah, I made my niece touch her first frog. I let both the kids hold the snake.
G47.
I didn't care. I was going home at the end of the day. They were with their mom.
N41.
And that's just the way I was. And then, of course, then when my husband got home that night, I'm like, oh, guess what Amy and Braden did
G51.
today? And he's like, what? And I showed him. He's like, you are so weird. I'm like, yeah, but they
B10.
enjoyed it. I just also reminded them after or prior to holding the snake, I'm like, make sure you do not touch your face
N40.
afterwards until we get home and you get a chance to wash your hands very well with a lot of soap.
G46.
But don't get me wrong, I also love my niece and nephew.
075.
My sister can vouch for that one. My nephew was
064.
born in April, so I think he would have been maybe about 3 months old.
I-27.
And my sister-in-law and I used to get together and go for morning walks every day.
I-18.
From my place, I went to her place, and then from there we went to the local Tim Hortons coffee shop.
G59.
And then one day we decided to stay indoors and drink our coffees, and we got a muffin. We got a muffin for breakfast that day.
N34.
Paula has too, and whatnot. And like my nephew, he was sound asleep in the buggy and whatever. He was being great. Well, there was two older ladies sitting behind our table, like behind me, a couple seats. Oh, KK's got 4. And like this is before I started babysitting. Like I said, my nephew was like over a year old when I started babysitting, and he was only 3 months at this time.
B3.
And as the older ladies were leaving, because they were done before us, the one kind of peeked into the buggy, and she's like, "Oh, he is so cute." Oh, KK said she's got a bingo.
072.
But the lady's like, "Oh, he is so cute." And as my sister's taking a drink of her coffee, I'm like, yeah, isn't he? He's free. Do you want him? And my sister-in-law's coffee came spewing out of her mouth. And yet again, she put those kids in my care. It's like, are you nuts? Okay, KK's numbers are 5, 21, 37, 53, and 69. Like I said, I like being the crazy aunt. Paula again had 4. I'm so sorry. Oh, no, Paula says she's got a bingo. Okay, why did you shrink? I didn't want you to shrink. Go back up here. Thank you. Okay. And then Miss Paula's numbers again are... Oh, there you are. 3, 24, 38, hun. 47 and 72. You're missing your 38, Paula. Sorry, sweetie. Okay, you got it. Okay, hon. So I think KK was the only winner that round. Yeah, KK's the only one I see. Congratulations. Let's go ahead and reset the board. Confirm. Good luck, everybody.
Let's play bingo.
And then
I-30.
when my niece was little and was learning to talk, I always taught her to call me the crazy lady.
067.
Just ignore the phone. It's way over there. I'm not getting up to get it. It's probably my mom. Anyways, I always taught my niece to call me the crazy lady.
B9.
Oh, Lisa, hon, you had bingo? I'm sorry, sweetie. I just saw it come in now.
B2.
I'm pretty sure you did, sweetie. I'm so sorry.
G49.
I'll say congratulations because I'm pretty sure it was good. I can always go back and check.
G53.
Anyway, so I taught my niece to call me the crazy lady. And at the time,
B11.
my sister-in-law wasn't pregnant yet with my nephew. And my niece went to a different daycare at that time. And then my sister-in-law had my nephew, and she was on mat leave. But my niece still
061.
went to daycare a few days a week and stuff. And then
B8.
there was issues regarding my niece and stuff. But while my niece was going to daycare, she would talk about the crazy lady, which was referring to me. Finally, the daycare lady, which my sister-in-law and her husband knew from high school, she finally confronted my sister-in-law one day and said, who is the crazy lady? And she's like, oh, that's my sister-in-law. She taught Amy to call her a crazy lady instead of auntie. And she's still to this day,
28.
and she's gonna be 18 in like literally a few months. And she still calls me the crazy lady.
48. And 31. And 43.
No, my niece still to this day calls me the crazy lady.
And 44.
Like she's brought friends out to the trailer a couple times, and the one boyfriend and stuff. And she goes, "I would tell you this is my auntie, but she's actually the crazy lady." And that's how she introduces me to people.
G46. And 32.
But yeah, like I said, like I love my niece and nephew. It just sucks now they're so much older that
I-27.
you know, A, I don't see them as much, and B, like, I'm still amazed. Like I said, my niece still calls me the crazy lady. I love it.
G47.
Like the one time it was a family long weekend,
G56.
and we arrived at the grocery store in the town next to where, like, literally 10-minute drive away from where our
And
trailer
42.
and camper, where our campers are, and the family cottage was and stuff. And then
And 33.
behind us, as we're walking to the store, my sister-in-law, my mother-in-law, and my niece
B14.
came in behind us. So, of course, we're talking to each other for a moment. And then all of a
72.
sudden, they went on their way. We went on our way. We were like a row ahead of them throughout the
And
grocery
37.
store. And you could always hear my niece in the aisle over saying, "Crazy lady, crazy lady." And she kept it up and kept it up and kept it up. We just continued shopping and pretended like we didn't know who she was talking to. But I brought that on myself.
B5. B12. O75. And 39. G52.
You can call me the crazy lady. I
And
will accept
41.
it. I'm okay with that.
I-22.
Oh, wow.
G60.
Like, I'm only a few years above them.
G51.
They said I'm 49, pushing 50. That makes me quite younger. That's going to make you feel old, Cricket, and I'm so sorry.
G50.
Like, my babies. My oldest is going to be 28 this month. And then 13 days later, my baby, he's going to be 24.
G55.
Yeah, my kids are kind of young.
And 36.
I was 21. Actually, on my 21st birthday, I went to have the blood work done to confirm if I was pregnant. And KK calls a bingo.
I-16.
I see ya, hun. KK's numbers are 5, 21, 37, 53, and 69. That's a good bingo. Yeah, I got you, KK, honey. You're all good. I think KK's the only one. So let's go ahead and reset the board. Congratulations, KK. Make sure no one else pops in real quick. Okay, we're going to go ahead and reset the board. Confirm. Good luck, everybody.
Let's play bingo. O63.
You're very welcome, KK.
And 43.
But yeah, some of the things I've done with my niece and nephew, it's been something else. Like, I know the one time we were at the family cottage, they went into town.
I-19.
For what? I don't know. They had to get a few items or something. And we had one of those
B10.
blue pools that you blow up the top ring and then like you fill it up with water and stuff. Well,
I-30.
and it was underneath the one tree. So we had it in this kind of shaded area.
B12.
Oh, you're going to go now, hon. Well, thanks for coming in.
B2.
I appreciate the company, KK. I'll catch you later, sweetie. But so my husband and I were
G46.
sitting under the tree chatting and stuff. They came back from running into town, getting whatever they were
G49.
getting, and my niece had got in trouble in town, and I didn't know this at the time.
G53.
And my boys were in the pool playing, and that's why my husband and I were sitting where we worked. We were watching the
And
kids, make sure they were
37.
safe. And my niece kept going over to the pool like she wanted in. I knew they had
I-17.
spare clothes there for her. So Auntie being Auntie picked her up and threw her in the pool.
061.
Well, my sister-in-law caught me doing that and came over and made my niece get out. And oh, was she mad with me.
I-27.
And this is before I started babysitting those two.
And 38.
I thought, what? Like, she wanted to go in the pool. It's hot out. And that's why I found out she was in trouble. I thought,
B4.
oh, I'm sorry. Next time I will confirm with you first.
G55. G54. B15.
Yeah, my husband likes to tell me I'm as old as dirt. I'm like,
B7.
dirt's more than like 50 years old, honey. I'm not as old as dirt. But he tries to tell me I
G51.
am. And Paula has won.
I-21.
And then there was another incident with my niece. Like I said, I love her to death, but she's a little devil some days, that one.
G52.
I knew my sister-in-law had bought a cake.
I-20.
And this was a different weekend at the cottage and like the family cottage and stuff.
And 45.
Paula's got two. And I knew it was because we always did like a big family potluck one day
I-28.
over that long weekend. And I knew this cake was for that reason. Well, I guess while they were in town, my niece was
72.
asking for something. And my sister-in-law said, no, we're going to have cake later. You don't need whatever
B9.
now kind of thing. But obviously, like, this was in town, so I didn't know the whole conversation at the time.
070.
Well, my husband and I, we were on our property, which is next to the cottage family property.
G58.
That's where our trailer was, and my sister-in-law's trailer is. Well, all of a sudden, my niece
068.
comes over. I was doing something on our side. She goes in the trailer, and she comes
And
out with the
42.
cake in her hand, in the whole container, whatever that has you get it in the store.
062.
So I questioned her right away about her and this cake. And she's like, Mom
And
says I
40.
could have some. I'm like, okay, sure. Something tells me different, but
071.
whatever. Well, off she went. Oh, Joe's got a bingo. I see, Joe. That was a quick one, sweetie. Joe's numbers are 4, 28, 37, 54, and 68. Wow, that was quick, Joe. Let's go ahead and check. I don't see there being anybody else. That was a very quick bingo. Yeah, all I see is Joe. Congratulations, hun. Let's go ahead and reset the board. Confirm. Good luck, everybody.
Let's play
So
bingo.
it was like
072.
after my husband and I questioned my niece about said cake that she was leaving the property with, and
B11.
I was pretty sure she wasn't allowed to have. A moment later, she comes marching back in tow of
I-25.
Mom, who's got the cake in her hand. So after she went in the trailer, got scolded for what she did,
G51.
and my sister-in-law put the cake away. She came back out, so I called her over to where I was. I'm like, I
063.
questioned her about that, knowing right well it's for tonight's potluck. And she told me she was allowed to have
And
cake.
33.
And then that's when she told me the story in town, and Mom wouldn't let her have something else because she was going to have cake,
And
and she
36.
thought Mom meant when they got back from being in town. Like I said, my niece is a little devil.
068.
Like when she first learned to walk, She would walk with her hands behind her back together.
061.
So you knew she was up to no good. Where most kids have their hands and
B7.
arms out, for balance. Nope, she'd walk with them behind her back. And
B10.
I thought, oh, you're going to be a sneaky one. I can just see it now.
069.
And like even
I-28.
like when I babysat my niece and nephew, especially near the end there, like the last couple of years prior to
And 32.
pandemic, my niece would go in the fridge for whatever reason. She'll tell me
And
she's going in the fridge
44.
for something, but when she'd come from the fridge, yeah, her one hand usually
B1.
seems suspicious. I thought, yeah, you've got something more than just, what you told me you were going in there to get. But I thought,
B13.
I don't pay the grocery bills, but if mom starts complaining because something went missing, I'm going to know it was
62.
you. Yeah, she was a sneaky one. I don't think she's as bad
I-24.
now that, like she's 17, going on 18 very soon. But when she was younger,
074.
and I'm like, Amy, your cousins are quite older than you.
B15.
This isn't my first rodeo. You're not pulling one over on my eyes.
070.
And yeah, she thought she was getting away with stuff. Or I would be like, I'm going to tell your mother what you did.
I-16.
And they know I've got a bit of a short-term memory. So when mom would get home,
And
they'd kind of
34.
like stand and linger to see if I'm going to tell mom right away. And I don't. I wait.
And
Verify how
42.
mom's work went and blah, 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 so on and so forth. And sit and kind of chat with her. And
And
as I'm getting
41.
ready to almost walk out the door, I'm gathering up my stuff, whatever. My niece or nephew, whichever one, or both that were in
075.
trouble, they're like, oh, Andy's not going to tell me. And then also I'll be like, oh, by the way,
I-27.
so-and-so did this, and this is the punishment I gave them, but you should know that they've been punished for it, and this is why.
B5.
And all of a sudden, the mom, of course, then, calls them into the room, because by then they think they got away with it,
071.
and confronts them in front of me, and they're like, oh, shoot, she remembered. Like,
065.
yeah, you're not pulling one over on me. Paula has two. Like I said,
And
like,
40.
I love my niece and nephew dearly, always have. Was so excited when I became an auntie.
And 35.
But yeah, they're sneaky little ones. I was just thankful, I always got to leave them at home, and
And
only
37.
one time? Or was it 2 times?
And
I think
43.
twice. I had to babysit them for a couple days in a row, an overnight kind of thing. The once my sister-in-law was in the
And
hospital. And then the other time I think it was because
And
her
39.
and the boyfriend she's got now went away for a couple days, and it
B3.
overlapped the time the father was going to not have them. Yeah, I think I ended up having to do that a
And
couple
31.
times. Paula's got 3. Which was kind of weird,
I-19.
being away from my home for like 2 or 3 days at a time, but we made do.
073.
Well, Paula still has 3.
I-22.
Did you hit the 3 too early, or did you mean to hit the 4? And oh my God, that G row
G53.
not looking too good, is it? Yikes! Oh, there we go. Now it's
G47.
going to start filling up.
G52.
Yep, definitely going to start filling up now.
B9. 066.
Bingo for Miss Paula. And Paula's numbers again are 3, 24, 38, 47, and 72. Congratulations, Paula. That is a good bingo. Let's go back and check the chat. Paula, then I see some congratulations. I think Paula's the only winner that round. So let's go ahead and reset the board. Confirm. And good luck, everybody.
Let's play bingo. I-16. And 35. G49. B5. G59. O75. O64. I-26.
You're very welcome, Paula.
I-30. I-20. G55. B9. I-19. And 38.
I guess the Jen that popped in a little bit ago was just popping in to say hi. I haven't seen any more
66.
from her. That or maybe my rules are just a little too strange for her. She's like,
65.
nah, not the type of bingo I want to play. Oh
And
well,
41.
at least I got at least a brief second of view time from her.
68.
I'll take it.
B1.
We'll see if she comes back tomorrow for 10 ball because, you know, those
B14.
numbers are a little more normal for you guys. And I'm pretty
And
sure
43.
she's never come into my bingo hall before. Checking what numbers
B12.
I haven't transferred yet. Nope, she's never been in my
And
book.
42.
Oh well,
G50.
it is what it is, right? As I like saying, no skin off
73.
my behind. What is normal? Well, definitely not me.
G57.
If I ever say I'm normal, my
I'm
husband will
24.
turn around and tells me, "Have you checked yourself in the mirror lately?" Like, honey.
G54.
And then you'll be like, "Well, we don't call you the crazy lady for nothing."
G52.
No, nowadays there's nothing normal about the world.
And 34.
Like if you are, oh, Jen is still here. Hi, hon.
And 45.
We thought you had left us, or at least I thought you had left us. Tomorrow night at 6 o'clock Eastern. Hopefully you're
21.
still here quickly. I do have bingo tomorrow night as well, but we do 10 number 90
And
balls. So
39.
if you want to pop in tomorrow, you're more than welcome to. But if you've been here all this time, thanks for the visit. I appreciate it.
I-18.
Hope we weren't too crazy for you. And have a great day at work.
B3.
I have to get ready, y'all. I think you're going to work. Hold on.
B2.
I have to go get ready, y'all. Have a wonderful night. Oh, we will, hon. And again, thank you, Jen, for
B6.
stopping in. And hopefully you'll come back.
I-29.
And Paula, yes, you're the nut.
O61.
And Paula has two.
G56.
Either way, look, guys, if you can't be crazy, nuts, stupid, weird, whatever,
O74.
around people you respect and like and love and know, or whatever the case may be, then
And 33.
who can you be around like that, What, locked up in a closet by yourself?
O63.
What fun would that be? And I've all of a sudden got the hiccups. Like the way my
G51.
husband and I speak to each other and, say things to each other, people, if we did this out in public,
G46.
around people that don't know us, they would probably sit there and think there's no way those two are
B10.
married or have been married for over 20 years. There's no way. And we have.
G48. And 44.
Yeah, exactly. Be yourselves, right?
I-28. B11.
Oh, Jen, I'll definitely have
70.
to check your channel out later and kind of see what you're like.
G47.
We like the unnormal here.
And 32.
Oh, your live starts at 8? Okay, hun.
I-22.
Yeah, my husband and I, we've been together.
I-23.
It'll be 25 years. Oh my God, Paula, we're almost identical, sweetie. My husband and I will be 25
G58.
years in April. And this
B4.
September that just passed, we just had our 21st anniversary.
O62.
You're welcome, Jen. And like I said, please come back if you wish. If you do want to join us, you're more than welcome to.
O72.
Anyone that's in my chat, I meant to tell you this earlier and I forgot, sorry. Anyone in my that's been
B8.
chatting that's blue, they also have bingo as well. So if you want to hit any of them up, they'll be lovely
O71.
and happy to have you. And believe me, I'm the only one that has the weird rules regarding 5-ball.
And 37.
They all kind of more normal.
And 40.
Bingo for Miss Betty. And the Miss Betty's numbers are 11, 20, 38, 55, and 72. Congratulations, Betty. That is a good bingo. And then we have Miss Jo. And Miss Jo's numbers are 4, 28, 37, 54, and 68. Congratulations, Jo. That's also a good bingo. Okay, so let's go up here. We got Betty. We have Jo. Well, I'm glad she's down to earth. She might make us all normal. Like, that's possible, I know, right? Okay, we have Miss Paula. I see you, hon. And Paula is 3, 24, 38, 47, and 72. That's also a good bingo, Paula. And let's continue checking the chat. Yes, congratulations to all the winners. I think I've got everybody. So let's go ahead and reset the board. Confirm. And good luck, everyone.
Let's play bingo. I-21.
Uh-oh, did I miss someone, Norma,
Yeah.
hon? Who did I miss? Was it you, sweetie? Oh, I did
And
too.
44.
Norma, hon, I'm sorry.
And 45.
I know, it's always you I seem to miss, isn't it?
O67. G47.
I'm so sorry, Norma. I'll say congratulations because I know right well you would have had a bingo.
I-22.
You're usually pretty good about not saying bingo when you don't. My husband, George, and I met December 20th, 1993.
I-26.
And the reason I know that's because I moved here to the city December 19th of 93. When we first
G52.
met, he was just getting involved with someone I grew up with as a child back in my hometown. And him and I really did not like each other. We hated each other. Big time hated each other. We couldn't stand being in the same room.
B12.
We only tolerated each other because of the girlfriend he was with at the time, which was a friend of mine I grew up with. And that was fun.
072.
I ended up getting with my ex and had my oldest son with him, and
B4.
him and the woman he was with the thing he was with at the time, I will call her.
And 35.
Finally broke up. My ex and I broke up.
And 38.
His ex at the time tried to cause a lot of problems regarding my ex
And
and I
36.
and stuff like that and whatever. Well, then a few years later, us both being
074.
single, we happened to connect. And
And
one thing led
43.
to another. I heard supposedly he was good at something, and I want to check it out. Here we are.
9.
And I'm just going to leave it at that. Yeah, I was a bad girl. I'll admit it.
27.
But like we got together
B7.
in February 4th.
073.
Started dating April 2nd of 2000. Conceived my son
068.
April 2nd of 2000. And then
And 41.
the moment I found out I was pregnant, I told him, do not propose to me because the answer will be no. I
And
will
39.
not accept a marriage proposal while I'm pregnant. I'm sorry. I do not believe in shotgun weddings.
B10.
And then we got married in September of 2003.
I17.
So our baby was not quite yet 3 years old when we got married.
G57.
Oh, wow.
G46.
Oh, you guys met on Yahoo? Wow. Oh, like I said, I met
062.
my husband through the person he was just starting to date that I grew up
071.
with. And then we reconnected through a phone chat line.
I-25.
The moment I heard his voice, I knew it was him.
075.
Yeah, I've got 2 boys. My husband's only got the one, which is
And
my
34.
youngest.
I29.
And I know too, when I found out I was pregnant with my
And
baby,
32.
I bluntly told my husband, literally the day I found out I was pregnant, that
B3.
after this one was born and stuff, if he wanted any more kids, he was going elsewhere to get them. I knew for me,
G53.
2 kids was all I wanted ever. I never wanted a single child because I didn't want the lonely child
G48.
syndrome. And I did not want 3 or more because I never want to deal with the middle child syndrome.
B11.
So, yep, I was quite content with 2. And I figured being a responsible adult after this
And
one,
37.
as long as everything was well, I'd go and get fixed. And I did.
G56.
I've got 2 boys. And
066.
I figured with me going to get done, because it was my decision, it was my body. And
064.
to be truthful, I didn't know if him and I were going to last. And I didn't want to take the option away from
070.
him from having another child. So, oh, we got a bingo with Miss Lisa. I see you, hon. Hold on.
063.
Pause. Okay, so we got Miss Lisa. Let's see Lisa's numbers. Gotta find you on my list here, hon. Where are you? Oh, there you are. I found you. You're not lost no more, Lisa. Your numbers are 7, 18, 37, 57, and 75. Congratulations, hon. That is a good bingo. Let's see if there's anybody else besides Lisa. Oh, you're waiting again, were you, Paula? I'm so sorry, hon. Well, Lisa, I think, is the only one I have. So we're going to go ahead and reset the board. I'll give it just a moment, just in case there's a lagger. No, I don't think anyone's lagging. You're very welcome, Lisa. Let's go ahead and reset the board. Confirm. We're going to play this game and one more.
Let's play bingo.
Good luck, everybody.
B6. Oh,
Oh,
67.
Cricket, hun. Yes, it would have counted. I'm so sorry, hun.
B3.
I'm pretty sure your bingo was good, sweetie. I am so sorry. No, I don't play like Johnny where, it's in the chute.
B2. And 40. And 31. G55.
Oh, wow, Paula.
Oh, 75. Oh, 70.
Oh, that had to be a shocker and a
I
half for you.
24.
Like, my husband, like, when we got together, he knew I had my older son.
I 22.
And that the custody thing and all that stuff because
Oh, 73.
his ex-girlfriend, my ex-friend, they were still kind of in talks
G58.
when everything went through the legal system with my ex regarding my oldest. So
B12.
he did know I had, joint custody with my ex and what the visitations were and all that fun
61.
stuff. So he knew getting with me, there was another child, which was fine because when he was with this
And
ex-friend
32.
of mine, his ex-girlfriend, she had a kid from a previous guy as well. So
And 33.
it's not like he was new to raising someone else's child.
Oh, 62.
Paula has one.
G49. B5. B9. B4.
Oh, wow.
G59. I 23.
I know when my mom conceived me, my mom and my dad did not stay together when she found
G46.
out she was pregnant with me and stuff. Like they were still young. And my mom was only 17 when she had
I
me.
18.
And then obviously my mom and dad did not stay together. I
Oh, 74.
don't even think my mom and dad were together when I was born. I think he left while she was pregnant.
I 30.
I'm almost certain of that. And then my mom got with another
And
guy,
44.
got married, had my brother Billy. Meanwhile, my
Oh,
dad had
71.
got married and a few months later had my brother Trevor. Like my brother Billy and
34.
Trevor were only like 4 months apart. Then my dad and his wife
B10.
separated and got divorced. And my mom and her husband had my brother Patrick.
And 39.
And then shortly after that, they got divorced and separated and stuff. Then
I 21.
when I was 5 at the time, when my mom and stepdad, I guess you would call them,
G52.
got divorced. Then when I was like 11, my mom and
72.
dad got back together. And at one point, my brother
And
Trevor
36.
moved in with us because, thinking the grass was greener on the other side or the fence, right?
Oh, 68.
And so at one point, the 4 of us kids were together.
I 19.
And it was funny because the one year my mom told, like, my brother, like,
I 29.
we were, like, the school was told, do not put the 3 of us in the same classroom ever,
B8.
especially me and Billy, for one. Even though, Trevor and Billy are like a year and a bit
38.
younger than me, they're a grade lower. And what did the school do one year? Decided the 5-6 class, split class needed us 3 in it. And I sat in the front right corner. My brother Billy sat in the back left corner. And then one day something set him off and he literally picked up his desk and whipped
B7.
it and almost hit me in the head. So yeah, out of blind anger.
I 25.
And then I was just over 16 when my mom and dad split due to my dad
37.
cheating on my mom. And then when my
G54.
dad and this other woman conceived my youngest brother, Trenton.
I-20.
My mom would not sign the divorce papers till after my baby brother was born.
G50.
But yeah, I come from one heck of a family. And that's one of the reasons I can say
G53.
I'm a crazy lady.
And 42.
Oh, wow.
B15.
Well, that's like
O65.
my brother Billy and I, the one that's got the anger managed issue.
B11.
When I was in grade 2 and he was in grade 1, we were actually at the other elementary school in our
66.
town. Why that one year we went to that school, I do not recall. Because we
B13.
always went to the other school in town. And Betty's got a bingo. I see ya, hun. Let's confirm Betty, and I'll continue that story in a second. Mrs. Betty's numbers are 11, 20, 38, 55, and 72. Congratulations, Betty. That is a good bingo. Let's go and see if there's anybody else. Okay, Betty's the only one I see. Yeah, Betty's the only one. So let's go ahead and reset the board and start the last game for this evening. Good luck, everybody.
Let's play bingo.
Yeah, the year I was in grade
I-19.
2, the year my brother Billy was in grade 1, like I said, we went to a different elementary school in town. Again, I don't
37.
know why we did. And that school classrooms
42.
was like an open room concept kind of thing with little dividers here and there.
B9.
So you were not in an actual classroom with, 4 walls and a door. And because I was in grade 2, he was in grade 3, we were kind of in the same area, the so-called school, if you want to call it that. And
B7.
we were literally right across from each other where there was a pretend hallway between us. And
39.
that was the year both my brother and I failed school and got held back a year.
B3.
I thought, wonder what that reasoning was for. A, we're in a new school, and B,
I-27.
we're literally right across from each other. And I think that's when my mom decided, okay, they're going back to the other school.
O74. I-23.
Paula's
19.
got 2. Yeah, Paula, I don't think you're the quiet one. Something tells me you've got that middle child
B12.
syndrome of some kind. And like I said, that's why I never wanted 3 kids or more.
And
Because I did not
31.
want to deal with middle children. And like I said, Billy was a middle child. And
G53.
yeah, if you were in my bingo one other night or one of my hangouts one other night, I more or less made the comment that Billy
69.
should have been, non-existent.
G57.
Maybe Mother should have taken a different approach of what took place that evening. As you can all
63.
imagine where I'm getting. Yeah.
O68. G50.
Joe, no, I did not.
G54.
I'm going to have to go looking for something like that on YouTube and see what the heck was going on. Because I imagine there's going to be a video out there somewhere now.
O73.
Wow.
O66.
Was that due to all the flooding and stuff and the storms from the hurricane? Or
O70.
because I know you guys are not far from Florida, and I know Florida is really
G58.
gator populated. Yes, please
G51.
do, hun, and I'd love to see them. Holy smokes.
I-21.
Like, I'd almost be afraid to have like an outdoor cat or something because you may not have a cat
B4.
anymore.
And 36.
Oh,
And
okay,
40.
Joe. I didn't realize you guys had gator. And see, with me being the oldest,
I-30.
my brother, like, by the time we were in high school, my older brother had moved into his dad's. Yeah, I'm pretty sure by
I-17.
then he was living with his dad. And my younger brother, Patrick, it was a couple years before, like,
G48.
he was another grade lower. So for a couple years while I was in high school, I was the only one
B2.
there. And then by the time my brother Trevor came to high school, which was the
And
following
34.
year, he was back living with his mom, so he did not acknowledge me as his sister by then.
B14.
So it's like, yeah, whatever. And like,
And
if I were
38.
to see him now, no, Trevor would never acknowledge me as his sister now. And my
G52.
brother Trenton, I only seen him maybe twice
B10.
when he was very little. So like, I could sit beside him in Tim Hortons or another restaurant. He wouldn't even know it was
And
I was his
32.
sister. Paula's got 3.
I-20.
Like, I didn't really have anything to do with my baby brother.
G47. And 43. I-25. I-24.
Now, that's always scary if you know an animal should be in this area and all of a sudden it ventures out
I-22.
further than where you think they should be. Like, that's got to be scary.
I-28.
Paula says she's got 4.
O71. And 45. I-16.
And bingo for Miss Paula.
B13.
And Paula's numbers again are 3, 24, 38, 47, and 72. Congratulations, Paula. That is a good bingo. Let's see if there's anybody else. Yes, there is. We've got Miss Joe. And Joe's numbers are 4, 28, 37, 54, and 68. Congratulations, Joe. That's also a good bingo. We have Paula. We have Joe. Yes, congratulations to both of you. And you're the only 2 I see. So again, thanks for hanging out, guys. I probably could squeeze another one in, but I got some housework I gotta get done and stuff like that before hubby gets home from work this evening. Tomorrow, I do plan to do 10 ball, hopefully for 6 o'clock Eastern. So keep an eye out for a thumbnail for that. I'm also going to put out a video tomorrow of some of my works in progress that I've been working on. And I'm going to do the recording on StreamYard here now that I learned how to do it and learned a little trick with it. I'm going to be doing something different in this video coming up tomorrow. I'm excited about it. Also thinking like, oh my God, how did I not notice before now? If you've watched videos I posted yesterday, you probably all laughed at me. And I give every one of you permission to. Even when my husband got home from work last night, I told him, by the way, hon, go ahead and laugh at your wife. She deserves it. And of course, he's like, well, I don't need your permission. I just do it anyways. And then, of course, he's standing there looking at me like, well, why am I laughing at you? So I told him, explain the 2 videos I just posted yesterday to him. And yeah, he laughed at me, but like, I'm like, well, you don't use the program. It's not like you could have helped me. Because you would have asked for help anyways. You would have still tried to figure it out on your own. I'm like, yeah, I would have. But anyways, guys, again, thanks for coming out. Keep an eye out for tomorrow's bingo and the video. Hopefully that'll be putting up. Have a great night. Love you guys. Appreciate every one of you for coming and hanging out with me for the couple hours. And again, everyone have a good night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.